Good evening, everybody, to another Thursday evening live stream from the brand new workshop, which has now got like loads of room behind me now, and I've been putting lightsabers up, which work. I've managed to turn the sound off on the Yoda lightsaber, but the problem with it is that these lightsabers, these Force FX ones, they don't have they have an auto shut off. So that's going to be on for about 60 seconds and then turn itself off. And I cannot figure out for the life of me how to change that. I think it's something that's built into the circuit board. So I've got 3 lightsabers up there and 1 up there. So I'm displaying all my lightsabers now, which is quite fun. But how the devil is everybody? And hello, Christian from Grantham.
Let's give it up big
Thursday
time.
Night Live.
Hello, Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
No, Adrian, I'm not having a bonfire night on Saturday, which is November 5th, because in Corby, we're having a big display tomorrow on November 4th. They don't have it on weekends. So well done, B. Anderson. You got it silent running. Lou, I forgot you built that, you know. But then again, I thought if I put something obvious on the screen, that's normally the thing that trips people up. But obviously it didn't. You got that straight away. So things that have been going on, obviously, reworking the whole workshop here. The good thing about doing the workshop, look, it's still on. It's going to turn off in a minute, I promise you, is that everything works now. Even my little robot. You won't be able to hear that. It's having a chat to itself, which is quite fun. But yeah, everything that I touch actually works now. And I've even managed to get my work station up. So if I put this microphone on... Oh, do you like the shirt, by the way, Lou? If I put this microphone on... We're on Explorer's Cam. And that's where I am so far with the Explorer spaceship. I'm about to put the washing machine doors on. All the electrics are done. I'm just putting everything together. I've still got to paint the interiors as well. So that's where I am with that. But you're listening to me on this level.
Let's give it up big time.
2 lavalier mics. This
Hello,
mic,
Christian from Grantham. Now let's get cracking.
The bonfire, we've already burnt the Titanic, so I've got nothing else to burn, Stuart. Hello, David Marshall. How's it going? Pete Cooper. Okay, so you had a big struggle with E-type lights and have given up on the lights except the hazard. Yeah, you mentioned that on the Patreon stream. Okay, Pete, your magazine should be on the way. Now, I'm having a similar problem from stuff coming from Europe back here. Chris's collection sent me out loads of trial stuff like the ET trial, Canada Air, that sort of thing. And that was in their customs centre on the 25th of October. And it's been there ever since. And Chris's collection, if you're watching... I went in touch with my DPD today, and they said it hasn't left France yet. It's still in France. So God knows when that's coming. Oh, Christian came back, did he? Sorry. You see, I forgot. This is technical issues, you see. Yesterday's Patreon stream was more of a trial and error because obviously when I did the workshop, I had to take everything outside. So the whole computer got dismantled. And I put it back together again now. So I think we're pretty cool. The other thing is that now I've got lights here. They also go around my desk. So when I change the lights to, I don't know, Alexa, turn studio lights blue. She just ignored me, typical woman. Alexa, turn studio lights blue.
Okay.
There you go. See, it changes all these lights around here. You can't really see the ones behind the spaceship. But that's Mrs. World Wayne. She normally mucks around with those lights. So, but that's the update, Pete. So I reckon we're having problems with Europe back again, but it's 2 weeks late so far. So, you know, it's coming. I promise it is coming. Now, today, I've been working on the Route Master. Pack 11 of the Route Master. The Route Master's actually down there. There is a video up tomorrow. The video took me about 4.5 hours to film and probably double that again to edit. And I only did 4 stages. Out of 10 stages, I only did 4. It was a feat and a half. Trying to get that back section of the roof onto the bus was a living nightmare. The good thing is all my electrics still work. And the whole back of the bus, I checked all of that. I took your advice. I insulated all my LEDs and stuff, and it works absolutely perfect. So you'll see that tomorrow. Bit of a pain to film. Pretty much the whole thing was filmed in my mobile phone. So we'll have to see how that goes. But Lou, I've got a question for you, and hopefully if anyone else can answer this as well. If you haven't seen Lou Dalmaso's channel, that's Aztec Dummy, so just do a search for Aztec Dummy on... Actually, I think Lou Dalmaso finds it better on YouTube, doesn't it? But any of those, just do a search. He's just built the Doomsday Machine from Star Trek. Absolutely brilliant model it is. And Lou, you know, cheers. I really enjoyed that series. I think it was 3 videos in the end, wasn't it? I said to Mrs. Wayne, keep going on about it, how cool this is. So I thought, let's have a rewatch of the Doomsday Machine, which I did. And I thought, that's what I thought. Something weird's going on. So with Phil Siegel, he's building the Enterprise refit. And I thought, you know what? Because I've just ordered myself a Christmas present, which I'll tell you about in a second. I thought, you know what? I'm going to have a rewatch of the original series of Star Trek. And hopefully, hang on, I'm just trying to bring some stuff up. What have they done? They've changed every single image of the Enterprise to a CGI Enterprise. Am I right there? And all the special effects they've changed as well. This is the ones that's on Netflix. And now the Enterprise isn't the insignia white color or imperial white. It's like silver. Is that just me or is that my TV? And when did they do that? I have got no idea when they do that. And I've just finished the Menagerie Part 2 of my rewatch so far. But when did they change it all? I don't get it. They remastered them all. It's just weird. Something. It may be me being like fussy and stuff, but I think it loses something. I really do think it loses something. On the remastered version, yes, the Enterprise was darkened, but it's got a silver tinge, Lou. I don't remember having a silver tinge. It's really weird. But, yeah, everything seems to be remastered on it, from what I remember, because I haven't seen the original series for a long time. The reason why I've decided... you see, Lou, you started me off on this, right? So, after your Doomsday Machine, Phil's refit, and me starting the rewatch, I went and ordered myself this from the Bradford Exchange. You've probably seen this. Some people probably already have it, and that's this, which is it all lights up, and you've got I think it's 9 stages altogether, and you've got 9 figures, and they do the teleportation effect on the little pads there and stuff. So I've got that coming. So I'm going to be putting that right there. That's where that's going when it comes. And I don't know when it's going to turn up, but that was my Christmas present to myself. I said to Mrs. Wayne, this is what I want. This is what I've ordered. And there you go. It's all done. So she hasn't got to get me anything this year. So, Ed, do you know what it is? I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm enjoying the series and I remember them, but they're just something. There's just something about it. It just seems out of place. Because it's always the cutscenes which have been remastered, redone. So where you'd have the Enterprise just going over a planet, you'd expect, you know, the same sort of effects, but it just seems to be a hyped up super duper thing. But is this like the Star Wars extended editions though? Can you not get the originals anymore? Is it always going to be the remastered now? I'm really green on the whole thing. I don't know really pretty much anything about it, but I'm guessing it's been out there for quite a while. No idea. No idea. The source also has panel lines. The original was smooth. They've changed a lot of things. It's more of a metal. This was when it was remastered for Blu-ray. And now Wayne is beaming with pride. I am. Ah, you're good. Beaming with pride. Well, I wasn't when I first ordered it, Lou, because I didn't actually tell Miss when I ordered it. But I was sitting there feeling a little bit guilty. I thought perhaps I should tell her because, like, it's $49.99 a shipment. And in the first shipment, I think you get Kirk. Then you get Spock. Then you get the teleporter base. Then you get McCoy. And then I think there's another 6 figures that you get. So it's 9 bits altogether, which are £50 a figurine. Now, these figurines are sort of like see-through at the bottom with sort of like a glitter in them. So when the light is at the bottom, it looks like a transporter effect's going on. But has anyone actually got them? Because they've been out for quite a while, but I've just ordered them. So because it looks fun. Pete, you didn't notice it when you watched the original Star Trek last year. Maybe Netflix didn't show the remastered version. I don't know. I will be watching the Blockbuster series with pride, David. I can't wait. There is actually two things out at the moment. You've got a Blockbuster series, and there was a Blockbuster documentary that was on Channel 4 a couple of weeks ago. So I'm in Blockbuster heaven at the moment. Hallmark have a really nice transporter edition. I haven't seen that. And the Blu-ray set, you can choose the original. Ah, right, okay. So what you're telling me, Lou, is not only do I need to get the Blu-ray set, I need to buy a Blu-ray player because I haven't got a Blu-ray player anymore. I'll tell a lie. I think I might have. Mrs. Welder Wayne, underneath your bookcase upstairs where we've put your doll's house, your old doll's house, is there a Blu-ray player? I'm sure there's one under the bookcase. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Now, in the spirit of the community, we try to get people to milestones on YouTube. Mr. Fusion Designs, he's been around since the year dot. If you don't know Jason, he originally made for the DeLorean, if you remember, the tyre rack that we used to put the tyres on. And if you look at Mr. Fusion Designs now, he's got absolutely millions of mods on his channel, on his website. But he's also got a YouTube channel, and this is Mr. Fusion Designs' YouTube channel. He's after 1,000 subscribers, and I think he's got about 90 to go. So if you haven't subscribed to Mr. Fusion Designs, excellent channel, doing exactly what we do here, building part works, but modding part works as well, then check them out. And you'll also notice that in that web address, you've got the @ now. We can have handles on YouTube now. I think yours, I don't know. Let's have a look. Hang on a second. Stand by. Yeah, so at the moment, Lou, yours is @Lou Dalmasso. So you can have your web address as youtube.com/@Lou Dalmasso. @Lou Dalmasso. I've got @World of Wayne UK, I think mine is. So, but that is Mr. Fusion Design. So you'll be able to subscribe to him, and hopefully we can work our way to get him to 1,000 subscribers. Because when he gets to 1,000 subscribers, he can actually live stream, which is pretty much what one of the goals is. And you also get the chance to monetize content as well. But you need 4,000 hours of... There's some obstacles to go through for that sort of thing. So, all fun. But that's Mr. Fusion Designs. Hello, Raymond. How's it going? Hi, Wayne. Is anybody still waiting for Pack 8 of the fire truck? Because mine is 3 weeks late. Is Agora having shipping problems? No, Raymond. Pack 8 of the fire truck's out next week, if you didn't know. I've just received the Lamborghini Pack 6 here. Finishing off Pack 11 of the Miura. And I'm looking. I think the Porsche is due next week as well. Box. Is it 5 or 6 that were on the Porsche? I think that's it at the moment. I've got something from Fan Home, so I've got a funny feeling my Knight Rider's on the way. Or it could be R2. Don't know. Whatever we're up to Pack 24 of. Could be the Fast and Furious Dodge Charger, actually, thinking about it. But yeah, that's coming next week, Raymond. Spider Sprue, you have a 50-year box set Blu-ray where you can choose original or remastered. So what you're telling me, that remastered original series has been out forever. Why have I only just found out about it? I am enjoying my rewatch, but I've got to ask that question because, you know, we must all be... there's got to be a lot of Star Trek fans in here. What's your favourite original series episode? Because I can tell you straight away, my Next Generation episode, obviously, taking Best of Both Worlds and Q Who, anything with that, because they were brilliant episodes. My favourite Next Generation was Cause and Effect. I loved Cause and Effect with the Enterprise blowing up. But my favourite original series episode was, I liked Corbinite Maneuver, which I just watched, but my favourite one is Operation Annihilate. The one with the pancakes that land on Spock's back and makes him blind, and then he realises, you know, that he's got another pair of eyelids. That's my favourite one. I'd love to know what yours are, because I'm at a rewatch and I'm watching a good 3 or 4 a day. I'm really blitzing it. Warplanes Workshop. It's actually been set to record, John. We actually stumbled across that. I think it was an advert with one of the things Mrs. Welder Wayne watches. I don't really watch much TV. I watch the on-demand stuff. So, but I put that on to record, so it's all cool. Yeah, they are very hard to get, the original now, Mark. I remember when they changed over and everyone was frantically buying the originals. I did have the originals on Laserdisc when I had a Laserdisc player. I haven't had a Laserdisc player for some time. Yeah, no, they don't want you to get the transport base and then do your own thing with it. So that comes in delivery free. They've already told me that. But they did say it's going to be a 6 to 8 week delivery when I first ordered this. So I don't know when I don't know if I'm going to get it by Christmas, but we'll have to see. Have you used the Hasbro selfie app to create action figures of yourself? No? Dylan? That sounds cool. Hasbro selfie app. Oh, that looks interesting. Right. I've just added that to my notepad, Dylan. Wow. That could be fun. We were talking about this on the Patreon stream about making like an STO of myself and sticking it in the time machine, perhaps in a DeLorean. Oh, by the way, when I was moving around, I said everything works. Look, check this out. X-Wing still works. So we're all good there. I like it when things work. Hello, Steve. How's it going? Wish they would do the original Star Wars set with the original Star Wars pre-special edition. I'm surprised they haven't. You know, they have these 25 DVD box sets. But, I don't know. George Lucas was happy with his amendments, I guess. And he doesn't want to be thinking that it's been turned down. And people prefer his original ones. Oh, yes, I do have a PS5. Oh, that's a Blu-ray player as well. Anthony, funny enough, I've been watching Netflix on the PlayStation 5. I didn't realise that's a Blu-ray player as well. Wow. Well, there you go. I do have a Blu-ray player, Lou. Perhaps Mrs. Welder Wayne, the original series Blu-ray box set. For Christmas, please. I am still getting the Star Wars Starships. We actually showed the next lot off on Patreon stream last night. I will bring them out again when I've got them. They're not in here at the moment, but I want to get a group together of them first. But yesterday we showed off the A-Wing, the Scout Walker, ATST, and what was the other one? Oh, the Blockade Runner, which they called something else. The Blockade Runner for the first ship from A New Hope. But I will show you. I will show you those, Benjamin, when I've got more of a collection together of those. If you look at the bridge shots in the remastered Star Trek series, you see small screens are just pictures with cardboard frames around them. You have your handle. That's cool. What is a handle? It's basically that when I'm commenting on someone else's video or I want to find something, you can actually mention me now by putting @World of Wayne UK in your comments. And I'll get flagged that there's a mention there. So, oh, you've reserved Aztec Dummy as well. Oh, that's Paul. But you don't know when it goes live. It might be live already, Lou. Let's have a look. /Aztec Dummy. It's live now, Lou. It's live now, as you can see. So, yeah, you're good. So if I was to tag @Aztec Dummy in any comment on anyone's video, you will get a notification. You should do anyway, to say Wayne's mentioned you in a comment. So it's all cool. Thank you, Peter. That's really appreciated. I don't know how he's getting on there, Mr. Fusion Designs. Let's see what he's actually on at the moment. I mean, I've been subscribed to Jason for a long time, so let's see what you're on, Jason. He's on 908 subscribers, 909 now, so he needs 91 subscribers. So if you're watching this on demand as well, I'm aware of some of you don't watch on live stream, then by all means, please go over to Jason's website. Check it out first. Don't subscribe just because I said to you, and you'll see the content is pretty much similar to what we do in the community now. So it's all good. It's all good. Oh, no problems, Jason. Your handle is on your brush. 4 handles. We, me and Mrs. Welder Wayne, we've got this thing going. I don't know if anyone remembers the 2 Ronnie sketch with the 4 candles. And he tries to buy 4 candles and he gives him 4 candles. He's, no, I want fork handles. Handles for forks. Mrs. Welder Wayne loves that. Absolutely loves that. She's a big 2 Ronnies fan. Yeah, I've just learned that the PS5 does Blu-ray, Philip. Oh, that's the old joke from Only Fools and Horses, with Trigger winning his award for having what is it, the longest broom or something. He's used the broom for like 8 years, and he says that in that time I've had like 5 new heads and 6 new handles. He's like, well, it's not the same broom then, is it? We're on pack 20 of the R2D2. It must be the Dodge Charger then. It said pack 24, whatever that is. And the Dodge Charger is coming to the end now. Oh, we're just mentioning that. Am I behind on chat again? Hello, Chaucer 4744. How's it going? It's good, isn't it? Look, the ET spaceship is still there with pride. I've been watching Chaucer 44. If you don't follow him, he's on Instagram. He's been doing a lot of Fifth Element ships at the moment, which look pretty. And you also did the batteries not included robot as well. I might have to have a look at those, because once the Explorer spaceship is completed, I'm going to be working on the Blackbird, get that finished, and then I've got another one down here, and I can't tell you what that is at the moment. It's stand by. This is my new model, and it's a spaceship from a sci-fi show. So it's looking good. And if I was to show you one piece of it, that's one piece of it there. So yeah, can't wait to build that. But I've got to find out what I'm allowed to say, what I'm not allowed to say, because someone sent me this. So I am going to be building it. Very excited when I got it, I have to say. Your favourite, the original episode is the Wrath of Khan. Episode? Was that actually an episode? That was a film, wasn't it? I know Khan was in one of the episodes, Space Seed, wasn't he? But yeah, Wrath of Khan film-wise, I'm talking about episodes. They always also remember Star Trek. All I remember, see, I haven't seen Star Trek the motion picture for ages, but all I remember is that they're on that transporter going towards the Enterprise, and it seemed like that whole thing about approaching the Enterprise and looking around it lasted 10 years, from what I remember. I'm sure the video was longer than Ben-Hur of them going round looking at the starship. Doomsday, really? Original series Mirror Mirror. I don't remember that one. Next Generation, Yesterday's Enterprise. Ah, okay. Your favourite toss-up between Devil in the Dark and Corbinite's brilliant. I was watching that today. Little old, what's his name? Clint Howard. See, I remember Clint Howard. He always seems to appear in every Ron Howard films, because obviously they're brothers, aren't they? And I remember him in Gentle Ben. Do you remember that, with the big bear? But yeah, Clint Howard gets everywhere. But yeah, I enjoyed that. And Doomsday and about 70 others. No, you can't say that. You have to pick one, Lou. It's like your Desert Island disc. If you were to take one DVD with you. Ship in a Bottle. I enjoyed Ship in a Bottle. That was a good one for Next Generation. Any of the Moriarty ones and stuff are brilliant. City on the Edge of Forever. I remember it, but I haven't seen it in ages. Wasn't that the one with Joan Collins? Was Joan Collins in that one? Again, I haven't watched it in a long time. Are you waiting on Pack 5 for the Agora? That's out next week as well, Cubicle. So don't panic. It's coming next week. When I'm going to do the next stage of the Knight Rider car, when it arrives, now on the Patreon stream last night, we did the Model Mods power mod, which works an absolute treat, and also the grill mod, just to add some grills to the dashboard. Just adding 2 grills makes a whole lot of difference. There is going to be a video of me installing that from the Patreon stream on Saturday. I'm going to edit it down and take off all the mistakes, because you know me, I make mistakes. I was going to say I never make mistakes, but yeah. I made a few mistakes. Actually, the very first thing I did, I made a mistake. So that goes to show. There's no war going on here. I don't know if you can hear this, but it seems like people are having their November 5th a bit early. There's fireworks all over the place outside at the moment. You're partial to Miri. Now, Miri I was watching yesterday. That's the one with the kids that have got the disease in there. Amok Time, that's a good one as well. Yeah, I know that one. Original series, Encounter at Farpoint. You liked that. That was the very first episode, Encounter at Farpoint. That dragged to me. I didn't like Encounter at Farpoint. You got the original Star Trek on VHS. You know what I like about the VHS ones, David, is the covers. I used to love the original covers. Because when I used to watch in Blockbusters, they used to. I mean, Blockbusters at the time were owned by Viacom, which was a subsidiary. Is an umbrella company for Paramount. So we used to get all of the Star Trek films on like four episodes on a VHS tape. But the covers were brilliant because they'd break each one down, and on the back, I mean, I'll have to try and pull some up for you. But the covers were brilliant, and that's for the original series, Next Generation, and Deep Space Nine. And I think they just started Voyager, but then things went to DVD after that. Hi Wayne, just got some more mods from Mike Lane for the Knight Rider. Dashboard mods for Kitty and boot carpet for Kit. I've got carpet. I've got the carpet for the Knight Rider, and I've got heel pads, and I think I've got mats. I think the only other thing I need to get from Mike is he's now got boot carpet in there for the Knight Rider. Funny enough, we haven't actually started on the floor pan yet, so haven't had a chance to fit it. But you didn't know they move. Yeah, the what you've got, you can't see it, but well, actually, that's the cockpit light there. So you can probably see that one just turning on. That one there, you can probably see it on the helmets at the back of the engines. They light up the back. If you look at that bottom helmet, see it's lighting up. This one here is the laser lights. I don't know if you can see that. Just by underneath the Gremlin sign, you can see them come on. And then the bottom one is R2-D2, which is spinning. You can't see that, but he's spinning in the back there. I don't know if you can hear that on the microphone either. And then obviously the wings open and close. Brilliant model when it works, but trying to get to that stage was a living nightmare. I'm sure every part work build has a stage which makes you just think, oh God. And I've experienced that. I think for the Route Master, it's got to be issue 102. 102 had me almost crying putting that back in, because the screws fit fine at the front, but then the back wouldn't fit. So I thought, let's put the back in first, and then the front didn't fit. And I'm like, oh, what's going on? So it took a lot of bending, hitting, cursing. And I even got a blister. I don't know if you can see that. There. Got a blister from that today as well. So war wounds from model building. You can find the despecialized Star Wars films online. Oh, is that on like the illegal web? The dark web? You'll never find me on the illegal web to find things like that. Apart from the whole Quantum Leap series, because, you know, that's the only way I can watch it. And I really am enjoying it. I like it. Hello, Go For It Painting. How's it going? Welcome to the channel. We're over on TikTok tonight. We're on Twitch. We're on Facebook. We're everywhere tonight. We're syndicated tonight. We're everywhere. You all need to watch the Star Wars Christmas special. No, we don't want to watch the Star Wars Christmas special. Because it's, you know, what is it? Earth Day, is it? I don't know. What do they call it? I don't know. Something weird. I remember watching that, and then I was sitting in a corner rocking backwards and forwards for a little while afterwards. Although, you know, saying that, Battle for Endor and Caravan of Courage was pretty cool. Before, you know, anyone wants to slate it. Hello, David. How's it going? PlayStation's been Blu-ray since PS3. I should know that, Julian, but you know what? I bought the PlayStation 5 for my kid, and I just play games in it. I completely forgot it. I even forgot I had a disc drive in it, because I download all the games. I don't use a drive. I don't think I've ever bought a game now where I get the disc. I just buy them on the store. Pretty much the way CDs have gone, you know. People just download their music or stream it now. They don't really buy CDs. Although someone's going to tell me CDs are still massive. And I know people go out and still buy vinyl. The shops here, HMV, are full to the brim of vinyl. The only reason I'd buy a vinyl record, I think, is because of the artwork again. I love the artwork on it. I'm not really bothered about the record. Although I do remember buying But Seriously, the independent album from Phil Collins. And every single album I bought had a scratch in exactly the same place in Another Day is Paradise. So now every time I hear that song, I keep waiting for the scratch and the repeat. But having an LP record, it's like every time I hear a song now on streaming, I'm expecting another song to follow it, which never happens. So, the life of being a middle-aged man. Oh, thank you, John. I will wait with anticipation. The post is all screwed up at the moment, John, so we'll have to see. But thank you for that. When it comes, I'll let you know, John, okay? You have a big Lego model of the A-Wing. Well, I used to have a Kenner model, but I can't remember. I had the Snowspeeder. I'm sure I had the A-Wing. I had the B-Wing. I had the Y-Wing. Perhaps I didn't, actually, because it's red, isn't it? No, I don't think I did have that. I'm just reminiscing about the times, you know, before my mum sold them all. So the power upgrade went absolutely brilliant, Ian. It worked anyway, and we didn't blow anything up. So that's all cool. Storm Gaming, hello Wayne, how's it going? You had to create a new account, got locked out of your previous account. Oh my god, that's not good. Wayne Brickles, are you on my Pokemon? I'm sure you're on my Pokemon. Do you play Pokemon Go, or have I got someone that's just got the same similar name to you? But yeah, I've got someone on my friends list on Patreon, which is pretty much similar to yours, your name. Oh, you've got your handle, Burgess. Oh, that's excellent. Oh, Mrs. Worldaway wants me. Stand by. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
You
Ian's
ordered
here.
a pizza?
Huh?
You ordered a large pizza?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
I've got a large pizza here. Delivery for Wayne Green, large pizza.
What the hell was that?
Oh look. Large pizza.
Okay, we got a special guest.
There you go, mate.
Do you like how this has all changed?
I do. I saw it on your stream. I thought it's a lot more room in here.
Can you see this? Look.
Hi guys. Delivery of a pizza.
What's that?
Well, I don't know. It's a pizza. It might be cold now. But no, actually, one of your viewers right now wanted to make something for you.
All right.
So I said I'd bring it and surprise you on a live stream.
Shall we open it now?
Oh yes, please.
Oh, okay. we're gonna open something. This is impromptu, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just sitting here with my beer, enjoying my thing, and Ian showed up. How the devil are you?
I'm all right. All right. How are you?
I'm good.
I've not even seen this myself, so.
Oh wow! Like Christmas. Hang on a second. Let me. Well, I don't know why I've highlighted the stream elements thing. Yeah, no, I ripped this apart yesterday in here because I was I got to the point where I just want more space, so I lost the table. Wow, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Did Esther know you were coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I've dropped the dog off as well for Esther.
Dog?
You know the dog.
Oh, the dog.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Wow, this is going to be heavy. Stand by.
It is pretty heavy.
Actually, if I cut this side off.
Yeah.
Sorry, peeps. It's like Christmas, so I will show you this. You can't beat Exactos. There's me sitting in pyjamas as well.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Come on. Oops.
Well packaged.
It is. Might end up going to hospital if I cut myself. Right.
I'm not going to tell you who it's from. But I think, from what I understand, if you check your messenger, there might be a message there. So
Okay.
you'll find out.
Still got no idea what this is. Sorry, peeps. Stand by.
Going to see it?
I can't really turn it round a bit. Right, let's turn it round a little bit there. There we go. Hang on. Hang on. Stand by. Kind of like that. There you go.
There you go.
I don't want to damage anything because there's something there.
Yes, well, I've actually took a lot of packaging off it,
Oh, wow.
so it's easier to get it.
Look at that. Jesus. Okay, I've seen what it is now. Okay, let's.
I've got this. If you want to,
Yeah.
lift it out of the.
If you hold that,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can get rid of that. Whoop. There you go. Wow.
Yeah, just pull the front off.
Okay.
Hopefully it's easy.
Oh my
One
God.
piece. So,
Wow. That's amazing.
and it's smart.
That is absolutely brilliant.
Pull that away.
There we go. Whoa. Right, can you see this? You're going to see my whole setup. Wow. Now I know what's going in that space behind me. Check that out. How cool is that?
Awesome, innit?
That is absolutely brilliant. I
Yeah.
love it. Wow. It's amazing.
I wasn't sure if you're going to be able to get it in here.
It's so heavy. Yeah, I will
You
now.
might get it if you swap it for the Back to the Future poster.
I probably could actually. Yeah.
In that corner.
Wow. Let me put that there. There you go. You can see that now.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive,
It's
isn't
pretty
it?
big.
That's amazing. Well,
There you go.
that's brilliant.
Pretty big pizza.
I'm speechless. I'm absolutely speechless on the stream.
So if you nip onto Messenger,
Okay,
then I think you should have a message
stand by.
from a particular person who's watching.
Let's have a look. Because I haven't looked at my messenger. Stand by. Is it on my World of Wayne? Oh, I got one message. Yeah, hang on. Sorry, peeps. Is it going to work? Ah, so this is from D.
It is. There
Wow.
you go. All the way from Northern Ireland.
Wow, okay. Sorry, he's it just says read to yourself. So so I am. Oh, D, that's amazing. Thank you so much. That's going to have a place in the workshop permanently now. It's definitely going to go probably where the Back to the Future thing goes. That is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with that. I'm choked. That's amazing.
It's really nice, isn't it?
I didn't expect that.
I've seen it sort of gradually coming along because Dee's been telling me for a while that where he's got to and it's nearly
Yeah.
finished and we'll get it over here and I'll
That's
surprise you.
amazing.
And
Wow. D, I'm so thank you so much for that. It's funny because Ian turned up and he's obviously saying about pizza and I'm like, hello Ian, and then he's talking about pizza. I'm like, is that really Ian? Perhaps it's someone who looks like Ian.
That's why I disguised the box with Part Work Pizza.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Let's just see what people are saying because I'm well behind now. We're talking about you're at 80 subs. Okay, I'm so lost at the moment. Hang on a second. I know where I am. The original ending of the... Can you still hear me? Because I've been mucking around. Well, the original ending of the Four Handles sketch is when he asks for knockers and a big girl comes out of office to serve him. I remember he's asking for O's. And he means hose. What's in the box? I'm scrolling down. Spacey. Everyone's just saying what their favourite episode of the original series, because I'm having an original series rewatch at the moment.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mainly on account of Lou's Doomsday Machine that he built. So, one DVD. I said, and what DVD would you take to a desert island? I think Lou didn't. Lou's not planning to survive on a desert island.
Back to the Future trilogy. I think.
Sorry that I've missed a lot of the chat, everyone. I said I'm a bit thrown at the moment, so
It's my fault.
it's Ian's fault. I didn't
Well,
expect Ian here at all.
It's Dee's fault.
D, are you in chat tonight? I'll find out in a second.
Yeah,
He is in chat.
He is in
Oh,
chat.
okay.
Yeah.
So you've heard me, right? Okay, Life Day. That was it. Life Day, Earth Day. Look at me. That sounds like a Michael Jackson song. I'm trying to find when you came in because I was talking about Caravan of Courage.
It was about off past. I don't know if you've got time.
Yeah, there we go. Ian, there we go. 8:32. Hey Ian. Hi Ian, how are you? Hi Ian.
Who's saying all that?
Bennett said
All the regulars.
all the regulars.
Hi guys.
Dylan. Times Arrow. I enjoyed Times Arrow. Bit freaky that one actually. But that was a cool one. Our Christmas has come early for wait, you're telling me. It's ginormous. It's never small with me, is it? It's always massive things. But I don't know. I said if it's going there, it needs to be visible. So I might
You might have to have a change round again.
yeah, I might have to have a move around.
Or you could just lean it up.
I'll probably put it
on
up
there
there
for
and
now.
move the lightsabers because
Yeah.
the lightsabers I only put there to fill a gap. So even though when I'm sitting here, you won't really see it. I like this angle actually; it's quite a nice angle. Even when I'm sitting here, you won't see it until I turn the chair. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. I love it.
He's done an excellent job painting that, hasn't he?
That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Look at the sexy PJs. Mrs. World Wayne, come on. Yes, I'm in my PJs today and my and my Aztec dummy shirt, so which is all fun. But funny enough, we've been I did mention that I've got something for Lou. Lou, you've got something on the way. So I'm going to show Ian it now when we finish the stream to tell you what I've got for you, which is quite fun. So you can look out for that. Am I in the Guinness Book of Records now? No, not yet. It is live TV. I didn't expect that. Normally when someone answers the door, I thought it was Esther saying something's not working and like the Alexa's not working or something. But no, everything's working. You can't beat live TV. Hello, Payne from the south of France. Hello, Chris's collection. You're right. I still haven't arrived. Chris, they said that it hasn't left France yet. That was DPD, my people. So God knows where it is. But we had something tied up in France since Tuesday the 25th.
Oh, right. Okay.
God knows what's happened there. So the Falcon and the Orca. Okay, so the Falcon's in the old man cave. And the Orca, believe it or not, you sit down for this one. Ready? It's above the TV. Yeah, I mean, right. I managed to get Mrs. Welder Wayne to agree to have it above the TV. So, Mirror, yeah, my new favourite episode is Mirror Mirror. Well, I'm going to have to watch that now. That's season 2, though, isn't it? I'm nowhere near that yet. But that's absolutely amazing. Obviously, I'm going to be very vain now. So the first thing that I'll be doing when I come in here is looking at myself and seeing myself there. But I'm glad that it's got the link to the Michael J. Fox Parkinson's Foundation. Obviously, we supported that when we built the workshop. And I think we'll go on supporting the Parkinson's charities, which is absolutely brilliant. I think we'll probably do something around the Christmas quiz for that as well, because I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah.
But all cool. Absolutely brilliant, D. Trouble with Tribbles. Yes, you can't like you like Michael Jackson. You want to keep it away from the paint area. Yeah, if I put it here, it's nowhere near the paint area. When I'm in the paint area over here, the windows are normally open anyway. So it's going to go where these lightsabers go, and I'll just move them, which is probably quite handy because it's going to fit perfectly there, I think, just underneath that out of time sign. But the lightsabers were never on display anyway. That I've got one up here where my Titanic used to be. I don't know if I can show you that. Stand by. Up there. Ian's still here. They've just been hidden. And believe it or not, I've got the katana from Kill Bill. That's actually behind my filament printer. So I don't think I can have that on display though, because I don't know the legality of that now. I think I'm allowed to own it, but I'm not allowed to buy it because it's a bit funny with knives and stuff in here. But yeah, I've got a big katana in here, so you never know. Yeah, you're very lucky, Ian. I've got my katana. I really did think you was a pizza guy, just looked like Ian. Because I'm like, hello, Ian. I thought, why would Ian be here? It's not Ian. Someone.
Large pizza for all of your watchers. Pot work pizza.
That's right.
The best of the pizzas.
In Mirror Mirror, dissembling part work models. Perhaps. Hello, Wayne Weatherwax. How's it going? You got new different coloured parts for my Titanic here in the US. I think they're delivering them now with pack 1, but we got them in pack 3, was it? Had to grind down the 2 metal rods in the bow of the Titanic. They were a shade too long and prevented closing the bow properly. Well, I have made one change on my Titanic, Wayne, and that is that the steamer, where I just said I've threaded the cable through, I've had to do it the way the magazine says, because obviously we need to be able to take them out, to fill them full of water, so the steamers work. I didn't think of that at the time, so I've changed that now. Peas, not letter P's, tins of peas. What? There is another quiz this year. It's going to be on Thursday, the 22nd of December. 2-hour things. I'm actually prepping for it now. So you can imagine how much time and effort. Mrs. Welder Wayne will be joining me as well. I did say to Mrs. Welder Wayne, you need to dig out my Christmas jumpers, because I've got a big Gremlins Christmas jumper I want to wear this year. I did have a Stranger Things last year. I didn't wear my Gremlins. I can't remember what I wore. But Mrs. Welder Wayne don't like me wearing Christmas jumpers, which means I'm going to wear them even more. You might need that mirror to have a shave. I don't know. Have you noticed that my moustache has now got its winter tires on? So I'm just letting that grow in, what is it, Movember, to grow a moustache. Again, Mrs. Welder Wayne says, nope, But I'm going to see what I can get away with. Hola, Sergio from Mexico. How's it going? What happened? No, she wasn't in when I did it, Wayne. But it was either a case of that going in there or the ET spaceship, and it fits perfectly on the TV. So that's where it is, and it actually looks really good in there. The only problem is that this time of year, now the clocks have gone back, you're thinking about Christmas. The Christmas tree's going to be set up, and it's just going to hide everything. So there you go. Look, there we go. Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's telling you I snuck it into the house when I was at work. From Wayne, does Ian live? Ian lives about 40 minutes from here, 50 minutes.
40 minutes.
Yeah, it's 50 minutes. He lives the other side of Leicester. So where I had my tooth ripped out the other day, you're not too far from that, are you, Glenfield?
6-7 miles from there.
Yeah. So yeah, not too far. It's one road. I am. You know what? Lou was talking about pizza earlier on because you're not going out to dinner tonight, Lou. Now you're having pizza. And now I have had Hunter's chicken, but I'm looking at that pizza picture and I'm like, yeah, I'm craving it. You visited Ian and am in awe of his workshop office. That's Will's workshop. Have you met Will?
I've met Will. Yeah,
oh yeah,
he's been round to the house. Yeah.
Wow. And Christian's been to your house.
Yeah, and Christian.
Wow.
Yeah.
we're going to have a name list of everyone who's visited our places, t-shirts and stuff. Just goes to show you can get into anywhere as long as you say you're bringing pizza. That's true. That is the most true. Wow.
You don't look like me, then you get in, no problem.
I've never even thought about that. If I was to just wander into a place with pizza, I wonder if I'd get questioned. That's a good question, Milan. Perhaps I should try that.
I think if you go in with one of the boxes, the covers they put in to keep it warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
That's brilliant.
They want to question you.
Did Ian hear the screams when the tooth came out? Hey, Alex, I was well behaved. Now, normally when I have teeth out, I faint, but I didn't even have any inkling of fainting. The funny thing is that I don't mind injections, so Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's more worried about me having injections, and that don't bother me at all. But the dentist did absolutely fine. And I do still think it's because Chris Hurst there, he's a retired dentist, he put my mind to rest a little bit. So that's pretty much why I started going to the dentist again. See, you've inspired me, Chris Hurst. Got to have pineapple on a pizza if you have one. Well, looking at this pizza on the picture there, we've got mushrooms, tomatoes, egg. There's no there's no
Green
pineapples.
peppers, yeah.
No pineapples on it. Love pineapple on my pizza. Neither of you have visited your office. Well, we need to come to Iceland. You're out for a trip to Iceland. We're both welcome to Plymouth. You know what? I had to look on the map to see where Plymouth was. It's down near Cornwall way, isn't it? All I know about Plymouth is that they got a great big gin factory there, apparently, that Mrs. Rhoda Wayne's told me that she wants to visit. Plymouth Gin, apparently.
Who's getting her out of there is going to be the trouble.
Yeah, tell me about it. You know how much gin she's got on the side.
Yeah, I know.
There shall only be pineapple on a Hawaiian pizza. No pineapple on other pizzas. Pineapple's like a staple thing. And anchovies as well. I love anchovies. Got to have little fishies on there. You saw the clip of Quantum Leap. That Magic talks about Dr. Sam Beckett leaping to himself with his brother Tom Beckett. Second part. That's a spoiler. I haven't seen that. I've only seen up to episode 5. You can't tell me that. That'd be a £50 private consultation fee. Well, that's more like therapy. That wasn't. Well, I suppose so. Are you a therapist as well, Chris? I'll call you for counselling when something stressful is coming on. I'll give you a call. Oh, Will's Workshop says Plymouth Gin's very nice. There you go, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne. You're happy. You had a chocolate. Wait, whoa, stop. I have had a full chocolate pizza. How does that work? Yeah, Mrs. Rhoda Wayne says drag you out of there, definitely. Seeing as you're talking about pizza, I've made you all hungry now. I'm not sponsored by any pizza company, I have to say. My favourite toppings, chicken, pineapple, tomato and spring onions. I always have whatever meat feast is or American sizzler. I like spicy jalapeno pizzas. There we go, look. Dylan agrees with me. Pizzas of anchovies, definitely. I can't believe this is how random these streams go in here, I tell you. We start off talking about Star Trek and now we're talking about our favourite pizza topping. A chocolate pizza is just a big cookie. You know, Lou, you're going to be shocked by this, yeah? Apparently, right, in this country, you can get baked cookie dough. Now, think about that for a minute. Baked cookie dough is a cookie, isn't it? But no, it's a thing. In England, you can get baked cookie dough. Go figure. Paul Reynolds. I went to the pub once for pizza and it came out with no pineapple. I said to the landlord, "Where's my pineapple?" Then, hello, Jeff Morris. Thanks for subscribing. Then I literally got half a pineapple plonked on my pizza. Oh my God, I can't believe. If you're tuning into the World of Wayne channel tonight is Pizza Hour, where we're discussing our favourite pizzas. Can you part work and build a pizza? I suppose you can build a pizza. It falls into the modelling thing. You can make your base and then put, yeah, you see.
Part work pizza.
I mean, it's very thin. It's a very thin link to the channel, but I'm sure it'll work. Christian says hi.
Hi, Christian.
And you got pizza made from chocolate in Germany as well. I'm missing something here. Definitely. You always thought the Enterprise was shaped like a pizza cutter. I suppose so. On my niece's 10th birthday, this is Marcus, you created a dessert pizza. She and her girlfriends loved it. You know, you've made me really hungry now and I've had my dinner now. I can't believe everyone's talking about pizza and gin now. This has got to be the most random live stream we've had. It was all fine, and Ian turned up with the mirror, and now suddenly we're in this weird other world where we're talking about pizzas. I know after this stream I'm going to be looking at my beer first, just checking the alcohol content of it, and then trying to figure out what the hell just happened tonight. That's okay. I'll have a catch up at the weekend. As I said, Mrs. World of Wayne's going to the NEC on Saturday, and I'm not allowed to come with her because, quote, I stress her when she goes to these craft things, and she wants to be able to window shop and buy things without me saying, "Why are you buying that? Why are you buying that?" So I'm taking her there, but then I've been told to sod off and do my own thing. So that's what I'm going to be doing on Saturday. Should be fun. So I'll probably, after watching, I think I will go watch the IMAX of Black Adam. Black Adam? Yeah, Black Adam again. I've seen it already, but I want to see it in IMAX. And then I'll either read my new James Bond book by Anthony Horowitz, or I will catch up on my Quantum Leap viewing. So it's all cool. I'm still talking about pizza. Ordering 2 million pizzas Pizza Hut. Costs like $100 in my day, but it's expensive these days. It's not just there, Dylan. The Domino's pizza I used to think was quite cheap, and they give you buy one pizza and you get one free, but they don't tell you the first pizza is like £35. So and you have no idea. I'm starving now. Chris Morris. Normally I like beer with pizza, but now I'm wanting a nice gin and tonic to wash down my beverage. This isn't, we're not a food channel, are we? I just need to check that, we are a model building channel, not a food channel. Phil and Catherine confirm how you stressed me as they witnessed it in North Carolina. Really? I wasn't stressed. Oh, only because the amount of money you spent on fabric in America was like, oh my God. We had fun though, didn't we? And we're about to have fun next weekend as well. Wait a minute, what's the date? 3rd. No, next weekend we're at Telford. We're at the model show in Telford. The weekend after, we're in London, which is a year to the day that I went to see A Shark Is Broken and Back to the Future musical. So we're going to be watching Life of Pi. Then I'm leaving Mrs. World of Wayne to her own devices, and I'm off to Airfix, which is in a secret location. Don't know where. It's not Margate. So I'm hoping for an email to tell me where I'm going. But we're going to be looking at the Mark 9 Spitfire, which is shortly going to be released from Airfix. So that's going to be quite good. Larry Leone, how's it going? You have to eat gluten-free, so now I find a good gluten-free pizza. Pizza Hut, that's all I'm going to think now. Spaceballs. Perhaps I'll have a Spaceballs watch tonight. Watch Pizza Hut. Hello, Roy. Welcome to the channel. Tonight is Food Hour on the World of Wayne channel, where we're talking about our favourite foods, takeout foods, mainly on the Italian pizza sort of side. Please feel free to share what your favourite pizza is. Or, as Chris Morris says, pies. We can even talk about pies. Pies are like pizzas. If they blindfold him and take his phone, he knows they're in trouble. If they blindfold me at all, I know I'm in trouble. That was the biggest shock of my life with the workshop. I'm telling you. I see Jack outside thinking the house has burnt down. Then I see Ian. I'm like, well, Ian wouldn't be here if the house burns down unless he's here for moral support. So, you know, it's not all that bad. Like, Lou's banging on it tonight. Life of Pizza Pie.
Oh,
I'm going to watch. Very good.
Yeah.
That's very good, Lou. So now when I go out to watch this Life of Pie, I'm going to be ordering pizza because that's just going to be ringing around my head. That is so quick. Well done, Lou. Yeah, it's not Margate. They all they said was it's going to be Sussex. So it didn't say East Sussex or West Sussex. So I don't know if it's going to be Chichester's way or if it's going to be Eastbourne way. But I'm going down to Sussex somewhere. And yes, Mrs. Welderwain's at the Creative Craft Show at the NEC this weekend. If I ever, Mrs. Welderwain, if you do ever find yourself in Plymouth for the gin, do give me a shout. It would be great to meet. Well, we're going to be down that way next year in August. Definitely going to pop in and see you, Chris. Because I've never been to Cornwall. Never, ever been to Cornwall. We're going to be staying at Hollywell Bay. I want to see Perranporth Beach. I've got to go to Land's End. I want to do the whole King Arthur thing. Is Tintagel down that way? I think it is, isn't it? Avalon. And then, obviously, I'm taking the kids, so I better do what they want as well.
We'll have to get that meet and greet organised we've been talking about.
Yes, because I've still got the thing in the thing.
Yeah.
We're talking code now, have you know?
Yeah.
It'll be Hastings, the Airfix factory. Really? I saw there was one in near New Haven as well, though, Paul. So I don't know what. There's some injection moulding firm for Airfix in New Haven. So I don't know. Either way, I've never been to Hastings. I've been to Eastbourne, but it'll be nice to be on the south coast. That's for sure. It's a thing. Oh my god. Thank Ian. Oh, I've got to thank you. It wouldn't have been possible without his help and fee. Thanks for Ian for all your help. Oh no, thank you, Dee.
No problem.
You've completely, as you see, you've thrown me off with this. You can probably see the demeanour change from when Ian turned up and me trying to figure out who the actual hell it was. Was it Ian? But it's been a fun night. I love these streams. This Good Thursday night, just to chill back, drink a beer. Oh, actually, before I go, I know we're going. I meant to show you this. That I'm gonna be playing around with resin again. I know I'm. Have you ever been this caught up with chat? Yeah, I probably have, Lou. It's great. Now this. First of all, resin. You know my history of resin. We don't really get on. We don't have much luck, especially with the Jaws one. But my sister-in-law made a cake for her son, and it's of Scooby-Doo. Now there was a couple of broken bits, and there's a Scooby-Doo sugar craft there, and she wants me to put that into resin. So that is going to be the challenge that I've got myself to do. Now I don't know how sugarcraft and resin is going to mix, but this thing is like old. It's very, very, very old. So I'm either going to destroy it, which I hope not, because there's sentimental value there, or it's gone so hard that the resin's not going to have a problem with it. But that's going to be what I'm going to be planning, the complete random thing on the channel coming up soon. So, but listen, thanks for joining me tonight. I'm definitely going to find a place for that. Absolutely overwhelmed, as you can probably tell. But thank you once again for joining me. I'm just stopping my TikTok stream because I forgot I was on that as well. I haven't kept up with anything tonight, I tell you. But once again, there's going to be the Rootmaster video on the channel tomorrow, and then next live stream is Tuesday next week. But I think we'll do on Monday, we're going to do Lamborghini Miura Pack 6. So thank you for joining me tonight. Take care.
Night all.